Yo, welcome back. Today for One Piece chapter 1184, titled Only Bones Get Left Behind. That feels like it's going to be an important quote for this chapter, which just came out. I've been having a pretty rough week, couldn't record much, so it's good to be here for some more One Piece. Let's get right into it. Bang! Obviously, we left off last chapter with the beginning of the Brook flashback, not the Laboon one, not the Rumbar Pirates one, but the Gunko one, baby. The Brook being 20 years old looking like MJ one, baby. Humming Brook, baby. Look at him. Even in the cover story, in the cover request, getting shocked. Cover request by Primo D. Takashi. Brook getting electrocuted by jellyfish at the beach. That's hilarious because it's like we don't even know if bro's a skeleton at this point. Because when you get electrocuted, you see the skeleton, right? That's the whole cartoon gag. He could be 20 years old in this picture for all we know, fully skinned. But anyway, I don't know. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling excited. I don't know anything about the chapter, so let's get right into it. We left off with seeing Candel, Gunko's mother, which I forget. Gunko has a name, her real name, right? I forget what her real name is. Let's see. When the princess of Asperia turned 14, 5 princes came seeking her hand in marriage. 14! Goddamn. Getting married young in Asperia. Brook's younger years. Drawn by rumors of her extraordinary beauty. Another beauty, Oda. Yeah, bro, Oda making Gunko the princess of the Elbaf arc, I'm realizing. Shuri. Of course, I need to remember that. Her real name is Shuri. Princess of Asperia, Shuri, 14 years old. Is that the same age as, like, Rebecca? I forget. I yield. Oh, I gotta give her a voice. I feel like she's kind, though. Oh, what voice did I give Gunko, man? I gave her like a bitch voice, which I could give Shuri. You're all too weak. Forgive us. I have no interest in weak men. And don't ever... Let me reset. I have no interest in weak men. And don't even think about approaching me if you can't play music. Damn. Because Brook is the man that she really looks up to. Music? Really? Yo, I heard you trashed all your suitors, Princess Shuri. Yeah? You like strong women, right, Brook? Don't you think I've grown stronger? Not to mention cuter? You certainly have. And I bet someday my boobs will be big enough to pop right out, too. Commander of Asperia's Guard Corps, Brook, 27 years old. So we just skipped it. We just skipped 7 years. Bro's basically my age. Don't say that. It's unladylike. Damn. She's 14 and she's like, yo, my body is going to be T as fuck for you. And he's like, hey, I'm not a groomer, bro. Stop making me out to be a groomer, dude. Seriously? You sound like my dad. Oh, my word. You're gorgeous. May I see your panties? Ugh, will you give that a rest already? So Brooks got the almost Sanji-ish gag of asking ladies for their panties. And he's been doing that since he was alive. Brooke, I don't know if I can just be going up to women and saying that. Honestly, that's pretty crazy. So she's in love with him, even though obviously bro is like her mentor, her teacher, her guardian. She's in love with him. Wants to be with him. Crazy. I mean, like I don't know how far Oda's gonna go with this, but like obviously that's a little crazy. But he's like, hey, you're a little kid. Like stop that. That's crazy. But then he's going to other women. He's like, oh, how gorgeous you are, and she hates that. We're back to singing. I need to decide what voice I'm doing for this. From frogs to cattle, from kings to chattel, of the dead you'll find only bones get left behind. I need a melody. From frogs to cattle, from kings to chattel, bones alone, as everyone knows. That's just the way the story goes. Oh yeah! Yo! I love your songs, Brook. His Majesty told me the same thing. You really admire my dad, don't you, Brook? My mom, too. I guess he was my benefactor. If I hadn't crossed paths with your father, by now, only my bones would be left behind. So, last chapter, he called the king bro. I mistook that as him literally meaning brother, meaning Gunko would be his niece, Shuri would be his niece. Not the case. Just the TCB mistranslation, I'll call it. But that isn't the context of it. He isn't. Brook is not the brother of the Beethoven guy. Oh shit! Oh, we're getting flashback within flashback, brother. We got little dirty old Brook, little peasant boy Brook, who I think Oda must have drawn him in the past, but I need to look. Maybe if the chapter is going to be done early, I'll see how he drew young Brook, if he was dirty and stuff. Brook, 11 years old. Yeah, must be nice. A school with real instruments. They sound so good. Hey! The filthy street rats peeping around again. I'm sorry. Shoo! Scram! We're making our students nervous. Ew, the stench. He's a stain on our country. So it's kind of given Goa. It's similar to Goa. But this little man, this literally looks like Goa. He looks like he's in the gray terminal area. The junkyard. Dude, fucking Luffy's in the junkyard. Frankie's been in the junkyard. Brook's been in the junkyard. The king's bad. Yeah, it's the king's bad. One day I'll play real music, the best you ever had. My mommy, my daddy, my little brother too, with empty bellies rumbling, they had no food to chew. I don't know why I'm even alive, just crunching on the warp frogs to survive. The king's bad. Yeah, it's the king's bad. Fuck, I want to hear these songs, dude. I can't wait for this section in the anime. The dogs are barking, ruff in the junkyard. Ooh, a young king. Was he a king yet? Is he just from the royal family? Or maybe Candel is the queen and he married into the family, if it isn't a patriarchy. Those are some rotten lyrics. Did you write them yourself? Is that thing... Yeah, it's my violin. That's supposed to be a violin? I made it out of a glass bottle and some wires. Sounds good, right? Does have a freeing vibe to it, I guess. So he's Beethoven, but I'm also giving him like I'm kind of giving him Ludwig Beethoven, because his name's Leuven, right? People call it that. I love that Oda. But I was giving him kind of a soprano's voice because that's what he was giving, but I don't know what Beethoven. So I'm just gonna stick with that voice because I don't know what voice to give Beethoven. It'd probably be some German. I forget what he was. Heh, I've seen you around here before. Are you a fan, mister? You could say that, but don't call me mister. I'm only 21 years old. Say what? You got an old face, yo. You look like you've had it rougher than most. That's an odd laugh you got there. Yeah. Oh, well, I suppose I'll just call you big bro. Well, there you go. Not a mistranslation. They just see each other as bros, but he's not a blood brother. But I mean, Oda continuing the tradition of found family, right? Like that's literally all of these are found families, and I love that. I love that in One Piece. I love that that's like a core thing in One Piece is that the people that care about you are your family, not blood. It doesn't matter about blood. Sanji's family, a perfect example of that, and I love that Oda pointed that out, right? With an example like that. As a token of our friendship, I'll treat you, big bro. I caught some grasshoppers and a frog today. Delicioso! The secret ingredient's curry powder. I steal it from the naval ships that occasionally come here. This guy's eating it. Yo, it makes anything taste like curry. Though I guess that's not much of a secret. Uh-huh. Yo. Luffy. Interesting. What's he thinking about? Today's soup of the day features a fresh catch from the Euro Peninsula. It is dal abalone simmered in red wine, followed by prime A6 grade ruby beef. Your Highness, this is the young lady of the saffron conglomerate. She graduated as valedictorian of the Inoa Academy. So he's thinking back, and it seems like he was royalty, Your Highness. Is he a prince that didn't want to be a prince? That didn't like the royal living? You alright, big bro? Yo! Are you so happy you're tearing up? Oh, yeah. Can't believe I'm still in Asperia. I'm just a tad tired. Still happy to have this, though. Yo! Is it so good that you're convulsing? I'm right, aren't I? That's great. Alrighty. Time to get back to singing. Later, big bro. Wait. I told you it's my treat. Don't fork over your cash. We're both going through hard times. Brook. I love this. I love it. Within 2 pages, you love little Brook, dude. He's just so positive. He's so optimistic. Honestly, if anyone were to get the Nika fruit, I feel like you would imagine it would be Brook. This man encapsulates what Nika is. Luffy, you got the best musician you could find. I gotta be honest. Dead Bones Brook. Before that, he was this charming, happy little boy. Even though he was living in a junkyard, who knows? He mentions parents. He mentions a little brother. Who knows if they're still alive? Who knows where they are? He's still in Asperia. So Asperia is kind of giving Goa, right? And it seems like Leuven was royalty. So how did he get here? But I love that. Brook's like, don't worry, man. I said it's on me. No cash necessary. So Leuven, keeps coming back with some drinks and stuff. They're just drinking, fishing, having fun, smoking cigars, playing music. Hey, life's worth living. One day, Cello Port, Kingdom of Asperia. A marine escort ship. Load the instruments onto the cargo ship. Handle them with care. Interesting. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, I don't know anything. This is a mistake. Cut the crap. You suck at lying. We know you're the courier. Those gangsters told you to drop off their powder, didn't they? Where'd you hide it? Who's this Marine? I don't think we've seen him before. Or is he a younger version of someone we know? I don't recognize. We paid our informant good money, and they said you had the stuff. So are you ready to tell the truth now? We ain't talking about normal curry powder here. Oh, fuck. That wasn't normal curry. Bro was eating cocaine on the daily. From frogs to cattle, from kings to chattel, of the dead you'll find only bones get left behind. Quit singing. Yeah, it might only be for a split second, but as long as I keep on singing, dying doesn't seem so... It'll be over soon. Goodbye, stray dogs. Goodbye, big bro. So he's saying goodbye to the only people he knows. Mom and dad, little bro are gone. Well, the punk's seeing our faces now. Let's kill him and go after the gangsters. Of the dead you'll find only bones get left behind. Brook! Oh shit, Tony Soprano's in the building. Yeah, I want to know who these Marines are. Maybe we haven't seen him because he got offed, bro. Bro got offed. Big bro! It's Prince Leuven. Prince Leuven? What? He's a prince? I'm really glad to see you, Brook. I don't know what I'd do if you died. Please. Please. Please, stand back, Your Highness. Leave the rest to the Guard Corps. Shut up. I'll handle this with my own hands. These damn bastards put my good friend through hell. Look at the state of them. I'll give them a taste of their own medicine. Hey, wait. It's the Asperian Guard Corps. Prince Leuven, we've apprehended the dealers from the Muran family. We've also confiscated the illegal drugs and arrested their courier. Their courier? So this kid really had nothing to do? Had nothing but curry powder? Your Highness, please, restrain your personal anger. The Navy has the backing of the world government behind it. Oh shit, this was a moment, huh? If the government's going to shield scum like this, then our world's doomed. Isn't that right, Candel? I'm nothing more than your devoted steel blade. Oh. I'll always fight by your side. We're Marines, you know? Shut it! You're just garbage. Damn. Damn, no powers necessary. Two-sword style. And Candel with the one-sword style. I was going to say I don't know if I did last chapter, Candel giving Cavendish vibes, of course. I don't know where Cavendish hails from, but it would be interesting if he came from Asperia, I gotta say. Leuven's design, though, very interesting. He's a swordsman. That's so cool. Not Brook's inspiration to being a swordsman being a Leuven. A young Leuven, baby. Oh, we love it. We love the backstories. We love going deeper and deeper into people's lives. Did you hear? They're saying that Lady Candel saved our country again. Asperia Palace. You up already, Brook? I'm not angry at you. I'm not angry at you, Prince Leuven. I simply ask in future, you keep in mind the weight of your royal standing. I got it. Hey, Brook. So, you were a prince this whole time? Huh, big bro? Yeah, about that. I'm real sorry. It's not like I meant to deceive you. I just really enjoyed spending time with you. Ooh, Commander of Asperia's Guard Corps, Candel. More importantly, you better not tell anyone that you swiped that curry powder. Oh shit, it was Brook. It was Brook, dude. I mean, I don't know if he was a courier, but he was definitely swiping it. I wonder what that powder was. Is it like spice from Dune? It's not normal curry powder? Is it like rain powder or something? Every time Prince Leuven goes missing, it scares us half to death. I would never have guessed that you were spending your free time with such a cute little friend. Oh, and then this is how he fell in love. This is how he loves the girlies. It's like, wait a minute. This babe is into me? Candell? Sweet lady? Oh. Would have been shocking if she was a mermaid too, right? And he's just instant bloodshot nose. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize your wounds were still so deep. Oh, it's all good. Don't worry about it. Anyway, tell everyone. This kid is my favorite musician. Get him a room in the barracks and give him a proper musical instrument. And arrange for him to attend school. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. A new star's about to be born in Hesperia. Whoa. I love this kid. And from now on, this palace is gonna be a lot more fun. This act of generosity would never be forgotten. Chapter 1184 end. Break next week. I gotta say, it's been a touching chapter. But I think that was breaking me up a little bit. Obviously, my voice is going already. Just recorded a video right before this, but man. Seeing Brook being appreciated like that, after being just like a homeless, familyless kid, he hit the jackpot. He hit the jackpot. So we got the little flashback within the bigger flashback. Okay, I got a ton of time left. Pretty short chapter. A great chapter. I mean, I love it. And that's the thing is this flashback, people were saying 4 or 5 chapters long. Oda can really summarize this, can really compile it into a short thing. It doesn't have to be the Rock's flashback, right? We got a pretty short thing. We just need to know the significance of what this has to do with the Gunko stuff, with the Shuri stuff. Like, what happened to her? And now once we figure that out, we can move on with the present timeline. That's all this is. Great placement for the flashback, I think. It's necessary. I mean, where else? You know? I wonder how, if Oda was really having trouble. Just because, I mean, another Morge video. I love mentioning the Morge videos, but bro, like, once he gets in his bag, those are good videos, dude. Basically saying that after Elbaf, there's only going to be one more arc. Now, this is the Four Emperors saga. But saying only one more arc, now no one's saying a short arc. Could be Wano length. But basically, after Elbaf, we don't know what's going to happen. Like, I cannot predict, other than going to Laugh Tale, what is going to happen in the final war. This is the point at which, and I was watching a video, because obviously people are a little disappointed, people are disappointed about the Boys finale. People were disappointed about the Stranger Things finale. Obviously don't even want to talk about Game of Thrones, that's in the past. But it's this idea that there's so much setup. You go through 4 seasons of setting up characters, setting up their strengths, setting up their weaknesses, relationships, everything. And then it comes to the final season. It comes to the ending of a story. And there needs to be proper payoff to everything that's been built up, right? And I think Oda has been doing good with tying knots here and there. But it's this overall climax, this everyone really getting what they deserve. And that's a whole point that people are angry about the Usopp stuff not happening in Elbaf right now, is because we've been building up the Usopp stuff for so long. We want a good payoff. We built up kind of Zoro Wano connections. Didn't really get that. Built up Frankie Vegapunk connections. Didn't really get that. And then built up Usopp Elbaf, and it feels like we're not going to get it. Now, obviously, it doesn't have to happen in the arc of Elbaf. Could happen afterwards. I'm seeing, in my eye, that Usopp is just, by the end of Elbaf, going to have the entire giant land, all of the giants, be basically under his command. I think that's what's going to happen. And then what is it? The 5,000 warriors or whatever, the army that he lied about in Syrup Village, that's going to be the giant army, and we're going to be going into the final war with Usopp being basically a brave warrior and commanding brave warrior after whatever he does in Elbaf, but maybe final war stuff. But either way, going into the final war with an army of giants, I think that would be insane, and him commanding them. And then this brave warrior of the sea, I don't know if that's going to be a discussion with Usopp. I don't know what that's going to be. If it's, but even him facing Emu, bro is already brave. He's facing God. Bro shot the world government flag. He's been a brave warrior to see. Bro's been braver than most, dude. Like, that dream has been completed already. It's not even a dream. It's like a personal thing that he has to get over, realizing that he is a brave warrior. Look at everything he's done. And honestly, that could be a discussion with Usopp. Usopp could be like, bro, you're in the new world. You're at Laugh Tale. You did it, son. Like, you did it. Why are you... Usopp might be asking, like, or telling Usopp, like, yeah, my dream was to be a brave warrior of the sea, but, like, I don't know if I am. Like, are you proud of me? And it's like, brother, of course. Of course I'm proud of you. What are you talking about? So, I just went on a little bit of a tangent about the Usopp stuff. But, I forget what my point was. I apologize. I can't wait to see how this ties in to Shuri going under the command of the Celestial Dragons, under the God's Knights. And she's a patricidal, right? That she kills her father, and that's why Brook hates her. So obviously now, having read his even further backstory, which let's see, Brook as a kid. He's kind of shown just playing. I mean, yeah, okay, yeah, just like raggedy clothes, okay. Busted up violin though. So it would have been even better if Oda drew like the bottle like way early on, but he's got some raggedy, but it seems like the initial drawing, just him as a kid. Nothing like too crazy, just him with his number. But then there's another version of him with like the raggedy clothes, which I think is from an opening. I don't remember exactly. But either way, so we have been getting the hints. I mean, like, he's always been a musician. I think he's always been positive, happy, and a musician. That's like the whole point. And then obviously Leuven saves him. He's a royal that didn't really fuck with being a royal, but he kind of like, maybe he wanted to get away. He says, I'm still in Asperia. I can't believe I'm still in Asperia. So bro wanted to escape. But then because of what happened to Brook, he kind of decided like, no, I gotta, like, this kid is my purpose. Candel was his right hand with the, I don't know if we're going to see the king and queen, because obviously Leuven is a prince. Not that that's important. But he then marries Candel, becomes the king and queen, has Shuri, and then Brook becomes commander of the Guard Corps, becomes a swordsman because of Leuven, I'm sure mentored under Candel, is in love with her just because of her, his experience with her at the beginning. I'm sure just like Shuri's experience that we saw last chapter with him, that's why she loves him. So it's just this cycle. This cycle of kids looking up to their mentors. I just went back a chapter. Her at 7 is so fucking adorable, dude. But yeah, so it's just this cycle. But it's a wholesome cycle. It's wholesome. But that's why he calls him Big Bro, is because he is basically his adopted brother. And so Brook was raised in this royalness, but he also knew being poor. He knew that side of it. Anyway, I'm loving this. I'm loving this flashback. Very emotional. It didn't hit, but I feel like with the music in the anime, it's gonna hit so much more. And then obviously, oh, the ending of this flashback, Gunko maybe getting captured, killing her dad, being mind warped by Emu or the God's Knights. Who knows what's gonna happen? Can't wait for it, but there is a break next week. So I'll see you all soon with the anime reaction. Peace out. Bye.